Identity family. We're back again on the African Identity platform. My name is King Idris, and I'm here to give you guys the new insight on what is going on the home ground in Africa and international community. Today is just after the match today, and I have to give you the real gist what really happened. Morocco versus Netherlands, and our African players really prove us right that we have the best quality at this World Cup. All the African countries at this World Cup have already shown their quality. All the African countries at this World Cup. We bring 10 countries to this World Cup, countries at the World Cup, because South Africa was out of the World Cup yesterday before the match of Morocco and Netherlands. And there was a lot of memes around Africa. The South Africans really put in fight. They tried, my people. They tried their best. They really put in fight. But I can see a lot of men, my people. Let's check it out. I'll be right back.
South Africans, you are coming home. 100% you are coming home now. Now I heard the cash now. She said Nigerian player play for Canada. She notice I said Nigerian played for Canada. There was a Nigerian. Oluwaseyi.
South Africa, no matter the way you go, yes, remember the road that will lead you home. But that man, they are taking our women. That will lead you home. But that man, I don't want peace. I want problems always. What are you looking at? Oh, see.
Go home! Go home and take care of your job and women!
It is the 28th. 2 days to the 30th. And South Africa is going home.
Canada.
And you get that chance to South Africa. So they use that as an opportunity to reunite with the African brothers. Stop the xenophobic attacks in South Africa. But today South Africa has shown us that they don't care about you. They see you more as a whole lot in heaven.
I want to go back. There is nothing in America, no complaining, no foreigner to beat up. I want to go back. This flight is long go. I want to go back. I want to go back and drink and complain about foreigners. I want to go back. Nothing to complain in America. I don't like it. I want to go and dance Zulu dance. I mean Zulu dance. I want to go back. Nothing to complain in America. I want to go back and complain. Foreigners.
So many videos, African people, I've never seen a continent celebrate the downfall of a brother like I did last night. I've been attacked. I was attacked. I mean, look at this WhatsApp, because I've always spoken out the truth in terms of who I support, the country I support, in terms of in sport or anything else. But listen, South Africa, don't let this get to you. Keep going, keep standing strong. The Lord is with you. As they have confirmed that you are the rejected stone, I can confirm to you that you will become the chief cornerstone.
My people, this is what we're talking about. You know, South Africa had their own issue. Every country in Africa had their own issue. And today is the 30th. They said if you're illegal or you're not part of South Africa, you should leave South Africa. And a lot of other African countries have been loud about it, like Nigerians, like Tanzanians. Practically all African countries are already against this match and Dudula movement, because they go into schools and they go into hospital, they dehumanize people, they make people feel less of human being, and they treat people, mostly the black people in South Africa, in bad shape. That's the reason why people give South Africans, South South Luthians, that they loot a lot, and they call them Afrophobia South Africa, Xenophobia South Africa. So let's just go back to what really happened. What really happened in the game of Morocco and Netherlands. It was a great game, my people. The goalkeeper from Morocco should be giving a lot of gifts, because most of the leaders of Morocco was on the pitch. Their king was over there to support the great team of Morocco, and it was a beautiful game because the Moroccans really showed their quality. I'll be saying it that there's no how you want to win this competition. You have to have one or two experienced player. The reason why South African game went the way it went at the game, and the way the South African really plays at the World Cup, is because the experienced player in the South African team was not much. If they have experienced player like the Cote d'Ivoire national team, like Egypt national team, they have Salah and they have Mamouche. You know, in Algeria national team, Congo national team, in the Moroccan national team, Cape Verde, their goalkeeper. You know, you need, there's no how you want to win at this World Cup. You just need experienced players. So South African player, after this World Cup, most of them should start playing in other, you know, team big competitions like La Liga, like Serie A, you know, like Premiership. Because if you speak in terms of experience, we can use Messi as an example and Ronaldo as an example. You see the matches when Ronaldo scored 2 goals, and you see the matches when Messi scored hat-trick, and you know the way he took his free kick, the way they play the game. You need an experienced player in your team to win at the World Cup. The World Cup is not a joke. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. We know the World Cup really comes with a lot at this time in 2026. A lot of countries at the World Cup have already complained, like Iran. They complain about the traveling, you know, the fatigue, you know, the stress they get from traveling back to Mexico. They have to play their match in the United States, but they have to travel immediately back to Mexico after every game. You know, a lot of their players have come out to speak about this. Let's listen to this player. I'll be right back.
Everything is like disaster, actually, for us. It's not the right thing for us, but we don't follow the excuse. We just looking forward. We're having hope for the next 2 games, and we will do our best for our people, and we bring the joy for our support.
So you see, there's a lot of stress at this World Cup, you know, high sales of tickets, a lot of things is going on this World Cup. But the biggest thing that I've seen at this World Cup is the changes, like the African teams are rewriting history in the game of football. Because a lot of football superstars have already came out and said the number of countries that come for the number of countries that come to the World Cup from the African side is too much. Gattuso said this. That's the coach of Italy. You know, Italian people do not qualify for the World Cup, so he said the number of countries that is coming from Africa is too much. We can show them now that the number of countries coming from Africa is not too much, because we really show them the real game of football. It's beautiful game. Morocco really show themselves. They play in good quality and good style. Even their goalkeeper really put in a lot of game. We can talk about the Cote d'Ivoire national team. They are full of qualities, you know, full of experienced player and a good coach. We can talk about the DR Congo with their resilient attitude. They play to the end. They give it the best to the best to the best to the end. We can talk about Algeria. We can talk about Senegal with their experienced squad and one of the best youngest coach in Africa. There's a lot of quality coming from the African team, from goalkeepers, Moroccan goalkeeper, Cape Verde goalkeeper, a lot of strikers, adequate midfielders like Thomas Partey from Ghana. They have shown a lot of quality at this World Cup. This shows that African team at this World Cup, we are here to stay, and this shows that is the new milestones for African countries at the World Cup stage in the world, because a lot of countries will be shocked about what is going to happen at this World Cup. This will be the World Cup of African people. We've seen it with the majority of the players that come from, multitude of them from France, from Australia, from Sweden, from Austria, from England, from Colombia, from Ecuador, from Mexico, Brazil, It's only Argentina I did not see no black player. It's like black players everywhere at this World Cup. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful because this is the new age, new stand in game of football. We all human beings. We all one people. And it's beautiful to see these brothers playing with good quality. Their best game at this World Cup, from Colombia to Mexico to England to Austria to Switzerland to Germany, everywhere in the world. We can see like they're trying to write up the game of football to be one of the best game, one of the most friendly game, and one of the most peaceful, to be one of the most friendly game and one of the most peaceful game in the whole wide world. My people, it's a beautiful look at the World Cup. It comes with a lot of struggle. A lot of players were being denied. A lot of players was being denied to enter United States of America, even some in Canada, like Thomas Partey, even some in Mexico. This World Cup come with a lot, but it's a beautiful game that really show the new power in the world, the black players, my people, from Mbappe to Vinicius Junior to Olise to Saka. A lot of prominent players really showcase them talent and themselves at this World Cup. A lot of things have been used, like Juju from Ghana. A lot of things, it's a beautiful World Cup, my people. I really enjoy watching this beautiful World Cup. It's just what it is, my people. I just came out to give you guys the quick insight about the World Cup that will really go down, and the progress, the love that have been shown to the African player, and the progress of all African players at the World Cup, the quality of the 10 countries that really come from Africa to represent Africans at this World Cup. Their success from Morocco and others to come. They just a quick one, my people. And the memes, man, from other country against South Africa, we should keep it low. We all human beings, we all one Africa. On my platform, I talk about unity, I talk about togetherness, I talk about oneness. I'm not in here to put nobody down. It's just funny to me. That's the reason why I played the video, that we should check it out how other Africa failed, because we need to treat ourselves with respect. The 30th of June is today, so we'll see what will happen in South Africa today. But we pray, and we for my channel, I advise the match and match leader and the Dodola leaders not to disrespect their African brothers and sisters. Treat the matter with care. Get their authorities involved. Like their home affairs, like their police, their government. The rightful people that are supposed to handle this kind of cases. The migration cases in South Africa. They should get them involved. Not like handling case and putting power in their own hands. They're just citizens. That's the only thing I'm talking about. But the memes. The way people were dancing, the way people were singing, the way people were talking. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Banter is banter. Word is word. Reality is reality, and truth is truth. And we know the truth is bitter. So my people, it's just a quick one on the platform today. I'll be coming to an end of the segment today. I'll be saying one Africa, one people, one unity. Unity over division, my people. One love. Thank you. One love. Thank you. One love.
That's an effort which really catches the eye. Pap Gay trying to find someone in the middle who fancies it. Oh! It's Pap Gay again. Eliminant Jai. It's a good ball. Sure. That's a brilliant finish. Awar. It's a goal. It's Morris. Maybe they can still get more. Slipped ahead. Oh, Algeria got ahead. Morris. Hakimi. There's the pullback. And there's the leveller. Saipar